you so obsessed with Halloween? Halloween is cool.
I don't know about you, but I absolutely love fall so much. I am obsessed with it, but unfortunately where I live, it's probably the worst place to experience fall. I'm in California in LA and it's almost October, and this past weekend I was at the beach all day and it was like 90 degrees. So I definitely don't experience fall here, but we are going to make fall happen in LA no matter what. And one of my favorite ways to really like connect with fall or feel more cozy or like fall's really happening is by reading. We used to watch scary movies every week back when I lived in Chicago and called it Spooktober, and I don't mess around with scary movies anymore. I'm by myself way too much. And so I figured for the month of October, I could do Spooktober with reading. And I think I'm gonna straight up just read thrillers and sharing with you as I go, kind of like a reading vlog in real time and talking about books, and also traveling with my job as a flight attendant. I have some really fun layovers next month that are going to be very fall-y, and I'm gonna be reading thrillers and it's gonna be so perfect. I'm so excited, and I'm gonna read and share and take you with me. First, we have to talk about the lineup. I have some books in hand, and then I also have some books on my Kindle. The first one I have is called Behind Closed Doors, and the tagline is "The Perfect Marriage or the Perfect Lie." And from what I've seen, I think that this book is about like a perfect relationship, a marriage, but the husband, something's up with the husband. And so the wife is very secluded and like people want to get to know her and like can't. And something's going on in the house. And we're gonna find out what it is when we read this, but that's the first book. This is The Whisper Man by Alex North. The back says, after the sudden death of his wife, Tom believes a fresh start will help him and his young son, Jake Keel. A new beginning, a new house, a new town. Feather Bay. But the town has a dark past. 20 years ago, a serial killer abducted and murdered 5 residents. Until Frank Carter was finally caught, he was nicknamed the Whisper Man, for he would lure his victims out by whispering at their windows at night. Just as Tom and Jake settle into their new home, a young boy vanishes. His disappearance bears an unnerving resemblance to Frank Carter's crimes, reigniting old rumors that he preyed with an accomplice. Now detectives Amanda and Pete must find the boy before it's too late. And then Jake begins acting strangely. He hears whispering at his window. This one's gonna be so good and also sounds so creepy. I'm so excited about it. I have Alice Feeney's new book, Daisy Darker, and this one says, after years of avoiding one another, Daisy's entire family is assembling for Nana's 80th birthday party in Nana's crumbling Gothic house on a tiny tidal island. They're finally back together one last time, and when the tide comes in, they will be cut off from the rest of the world for 8 hours. The family arrives, each of them harboring secrets. Then at the stroke of midnight, as the storm rages, Nana is found dead. An hour later, the next family member follows. Trapped on an island where someone is killing them one by one, the Darkers must reckon with their present mystery as well as their past secrets before the tide goes out and all is revealed. Very excited about this one. I love a good book that has to do with the sea, so it'll be very, very good. And then on my Kindle, I have Wrong Place, Wrong Time. It's a part of Reese's Book Club, and the tagline on here is, how do you stop a murder after it's already happened? That sounds like the movie, what's that movie with, where she like dies and like keeps waking up on the same day to try to stop it? I wonder if it'll be like that. So these are the 4 books that I'm gonna be reading all throughout October, Spooktober, and we're gonna go on some fun layovers and some fall-y towns. And I also have a fun trip planned on my own time that I hopefully will get to read on. So yeah, it's gonna be really good. I hope that all my fall honeys are excited for fall. I am so excited. And I'm actually gonna go bake a pumpkin loaf to get the season going. There may have been a time recently where I said I don't watch scary movies. Last night, my friend Jessie invited me to a movie premiere. This said movie premiere was the new horror movie, Smile. It was really good, but it was also mortifying. I was like this, covering half my ear and my eyes. But now I am alone because I'm a flight attendant and I'm on a 3-day trip. Wasn't the best idea because I'm also doing Spooktober and I'm reading spooky books. So I was like, maybe riding off at the back of seeing Smile, like maybe I should just like read like a little like not so scary of a book. I started work this morning and I got to the airport very early and I was like, what am I gonna do with all this extra time? I walked straight into the bookstore and I was like looking around. A book caught my eye. I know, shocking. I am adding a new book to Spooktober. And this is the book, The Last House on Needless Street. I don't know, it was just it for me. It says, in a boarded up house on a dead-end street at the edge of the wild Washington woods lives a family of 3. A young girl who isn't allowed outside, not after last time. A man who drinks alone in front of his TV, trying to ignore the gaps in his memory. And a house cat who loves napping and reading the Bible. That one got me. An unspeakable secret binds them together, but when a new neighbor moves in next door, what is buried out among the birch trees may come back to haunt them all. Ooh. The Last House on Needless Street is an immersive and shocking journey that will keep you guessing until the last page. And so today, while I was traveling around the world, I read this much so far. I'm on page 98, and I will say it was a little bit slow at first. But around page 80, it really started to pick up. I think it's about to get good. I'm very, very excited. Yeah, we'll see, but I'm gonna read here for a little bit. I just got to Washington, D.C. I have a decent amount of time here, like almost 19 hours. So I am gonna go have a cute morning. I'm gonna read this book. I'm gonna keep you guys updated without giving too much away, but it's gonna be really good. I'm very excited. So let's read for a little bit and enjoy being in DC. I need coffee and I need to read immediately. I'm actually pretty sad. I have to go fly because my book is getting so good. Oh my goodness. And things are really, really picking up and I just like want to keep reading. I got back from all my stuff this morning and I've just been in bed reading. I cannot put it down. But I have to go fly to Philly. I have a short Philly layover, so gotta go get ready and fly off to the next part of the world. It's gonna be hard to talk about the books that I read because if I tell you, it'll be giving it away. And I think that's the beautiful part about thrillers and mysteries is that you'll think you know what's going on and then you're like, wait, what? And if I tell you, then if you read the book, it'll take out the joy of it. But what I will tell you is I got to the part of how they're all 3 connected. Did not see that coming. And even when it came, I was like, wait, what? This book is very good, but I've never read anything like it, which is really cool. It's been a little bit hard for me to understand. So I'm hoping as the end ties up, I really like the whole picture is painted, you know? But yeah, I only have about 30 pages left, and so I'm hoping I'm gonna find a cute coffee shop and finish this book. My first of spooky season. I'm so excited. Spooktober is the best, my favorite. I love it so much. Yeah, let's go get some coffee and finish this book. I finished this book, and I'm gonna give this one a 3.5 out of 5. I really like this book, and I really like the ending once all the pieces came together, but I think I had a really hard time putting all the pieces together, which if you read this book and you read it, and once all the gears click together and you realize why they're all connected, it's actually pretty beautiful in a sense that the author chose that and wrote. It's so hard to tell you without telling you. I really commend the author for doing what she did. It's absolutely stunning. But for me, it was really, really hard to understand. You know what I'm saying? Like some thrillers, there's a twist, you really get it. There's a twist, you really get it, you're shocked. But for this, the twist was different. And I think that's why I love that she chose what she did for this book. Yeah, I can't tell you much, but I really have a soft place in my heart for this book, even though it is a thriller. There were a lot of things in here that were fudged up, and there was death and pain and killing and blood, but without saying too much. But it was a really good start to spooky season reads. I'm finishing up a 3-day today, and I have one flight home, so I'm gonna start a new book. I think I'm gonna start the serial killer one. I'm feeling a lot better from my scary movie premiere, so I think I can handle that one. So I'm gonna start that one today, I think. I'll show it to you, The Whispering Man. And yeah, I'm gonna get ready and go fly home, and I have a fun fall trip coming up this week, so I'm gonna bring a book or two on that trip. And I'm very excited. Today really, really felt like fall. I'm so excited. We were downtown here, but it was chilly. The leaves were stunning. The old town part of Philadelphia is it's like fall in a cup. And I've never stayed over here, so I didn't really know, but I absolutely love it. I feel so lucky that I got to come. I felt like I was in an episode of Gilmore Girls. And I don't even want to fly home. That's how cute it is here. But somebody's got to do it. Next up. Here we go.